welcome to today's episode of Xenoblade Chronicles. Now, today we are heading to the weapon development lab after we saw Colonel Vanguard punch those soldiers in the face. Now, as you can see there's a quest objective that you can fill out, but it will be, if you have done it, but it will be triggered by a cutscene and you'll control something, do something else after this. So you
Alright, Shulk. How are you?
Dixon! When did you get back to Colony 9?
Just now. I see you've been busy. Looks like your Monado research has been going well. I made the right choice leaving you in charge.
Your research notes really helped.
So, you can activate it now then.
Well, anyone can activate it. The problem is controlling it.
Yeah, for everyone except him.
Yes. If anyone other than Dunban were able to control the Monado, we could surpass any military force in the world.
You think so? What are these hidden functions you mention?
It's still only conjecture, but it's starting to look like the Monado might be something far more significant than just a weapon for defeating Mechon.
I see. And the evidence to support your theory?
It's the symbol that appears in the center when it's activated. What I know is, the central piece is made from multi-layered glass. The symbol appears on the top layer, and each layer is constructed differently.
So it's possible that other symbols could appear on different layers.
Which means
the Monado might conceal even more power. Am I right?
if we could just unlock the Monado's power.
Dunban! Dunban!
Prioritize the most civilians! Get a move on! Dunban!
Don't work like that. I haven't come yet. Shulk. It was the Monado. It was controlling me. Even so, it saved us. Saved our future. Next, it will be up to you.
Dunban.
Well, I better get the supplies delivered to the defense force. I'll drop round the HQ and see how they're getting on.
Okay then. I'll see you later.
Shulk, you're spending too much time in the lab. Either that or rummaging for junk in the scrapyard. It ain't healthy for a kid your age. That's why you're always looking so pasty. You should get out, get some fresh air once in a while. All right, I'm off.
Dunban, are you awake yet?
Is it time to eat already? You didn't have to bring it yourself. You could have just called me.
Don't be silly. Do you want me to feed you?
Don't treat me like an invalid. I'm better than I was a year ago.
Much better. I really thought I lost you back then.
Yes, but now I'm almost well enough to handle the Monado again.
Dunban, don't say that. The Meccan have gone now. Why would you say that?
I just mean I'm prepared. Sorry.
Okay. More importantly, eat up before it gets cold. I made something really special today.
Don't feel like you need to stay here then, Fiora. Go and make your next delivery.
Huh?
Well, I'm sure you'd like Shulk to try some while it's still hot.
That's okay. Shulk has no sense of taste. He'll say it's delicious even if it's stone cold.
In which case, today he would actually mean it.
Maybe.
I'm fine, Fiora. Off you go.
Okay. Dunban, thanks.
I'm not finished yet. I have to be prepared to use the Monado again.
Alright, now we have taken control of Dunban's younger sister Fiora, and now our objective is find Shulk, give him food. Now as you can see here, this is Dunban's house, and earlier in episode 1 I peeked through the window and you can see Fiora cooking. And that was kind of foreshadowing that this would happen. However, you probably did not know who Fiora
Hey,
was.
Fiora.
Dixon,
Looks like you're in a hurry. Where are you off to?
I just thought I'd take Shulk some food. I'm on my way to the lab.
Shulk's not there right now.
Really?
I just sent him out to get some fresh air.
Outlet Park.
That's the one.
Okay, thanks, Dixon.
I forgot that this isn't one of those cutscenes where they're all the audio. I forgot that I could press A. So now, today we shall demonstrate Fiora as a fighter as we go off to Outlet Park. But first of all, I want to get these shinies. I mean, glowies. There's my friends. Alright, so as you can see there, we completed Collection Quest 4. It doesn't really matter in this particular part of the series because this is not Xenoblade and I'm not trying to complete all the quests. All the quests! Alright, so we shall demonstrate Fiora's abilities as a fighter. So right now I'm level 5 and I'm going to beat up a little Skeeter. So there's Power Smash, which is basically Fiora's version of Back Slash, and Air Fang is Turn Strike without the long well, it is a kind of a long animation, but Turn Strike but not a talent art. And Pin Thorn inflicts daze if you are
I know I can.
Pin Thorn inflicts daze if an enemy isn't. Fiora, how did you not almost make it? What are you talking about? Anyway, if you look at Fiora's portrait, there are 2 bars. One bar might be hard to see, and the other is pretty obvious. So the bar that had orange would be your experience bar, or experience and how much it takes for you to level up. And then the yellow, the other bar that you can't really see yet, it has something to do with one of these. I'm going to tell you which one, but use one of those. Now, as we go up there to where Shulk is, I want to set the time. I don't know, I think this would be a nice idea time for the cutscene to play out. But they originally planned on giving Shulk curry. Let's see what happens now. Load. Please. Load. Load. Okay. Good enough.
The Monado. It's the only sword that's effective against the Mechon armor. They say that before time began, it was wielded by the Bioness. The the same Bionis that we all live on. It must have a secret. That's how Dunban was able to destroy so many Mechon. And why he lost the use of his right arm. If I can just unlock the secret of its power.
Shulk!
Fiora! This is great. It tastes so good.
Really?
It's amazing.
Oh, Shulk, you say that every day.
Not quite. It's always delicious. But today, it's amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I used some special herbs and spices today. So if you said it was just the same as usual, I'll know for sure you have no sense of taste.
What?
Oh, nothing. The breeze feels so good.
Yeah. I'd forgotten what it feels like. I never thought it could be so quiet here.
You're spending too much time with Ryan. You're getting used to all the noise he makes.
Yeah, maybe.
It's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
The debris siren.
Strange. There hasn't been much falling lately.
There might be more on the way. The anti-air batteries can't protect us out here. Let's get back to the lab.
Okay.
Alright, so they originally planned for Fiora to give Shulk curry, but that was a stereotype in Japan. So they switched it over to a sandwich, and by avoiding that stereotype, they had a stereotype from another culture. I don't know which one, but they had a stereotype from another culture. Anyway, this tutorial is telling us that characters can shout out an affinity cry to another party member to encourage or assist them depending on how the battle is going for them. So let's say the portraits tell you how the character is feeling, and no, I'm not saying, no, I'm really feeling it. I don't believe it still. So if the portrait has a character looking down, you can walk up to them and then press the B button to encourage. It doesn't matter if you're using a classic controller or the Wii remote. So encourage the spirited party members, and you can also help members that are suffering statuses such as daze or topple, and encouragement and help improve the affinity between the two party members. Sleep is also one of the other statuses that you can also help others from. So just keep an eye on that. And there's a feature known as Heart to Heart, and the affinity is integrated in Heart to Hearts. So if you see Heart to Hearts icons, which is two hands forming a heart, you can check it out, and then it'll either allow you to see it because A, you have the right characters and the right affinity. You're only allowed to see it if you have the right characters and more than or equal to that affinity. So you would look at that. No. But if they don't allow you to look at the heart to heart, it's because A, you have not reached a certain point in the story, you may not have the right character, or you may not have the right characters. Alright? Now that Fiora has joined, or Shulk has joined the party, you can now change the party leader. And and you can select the characters you want as a leader and press the C button on the nunchuck. Then move the cursor to the other character in the center and press A. And if you couldn't tell from the spelling of center, this has been localized by Nintendo of Europe.
I
Originally.
need to be even stronger.
And so, gain the level. Now we are going to watch this heart to heart. Sunrise in the park between Shulk and Fiora. Hey, I thought tutorial really, yeah, you can see the heart to hearts in that little icon there. Right? Hey Shulk, you remember that time we watched sunrise right here? It was when we were quite young. Yeah, I remember. We came because I invited you. You don't remember, do you? And since when have you invited me to do anything? Oh, I could have swore that was what happened. No, silly. I had a big fight with Dunbat and ran out of the house. Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now. If I'm remembering right, you wanted to marry me. Shulk, I can't believe you. Okay, I might have said some stuff about wanting to be your bride, but you promised you'd forget about it. Haha, I'm sorry, Fiora, I couldn't resist. I mean, if I'm honest, I quite like the idea of you being my bride. So don't get any funny ideas in your head. I was just a kid. I barely even knew what a bride was. He still remembers. Oh, Shulk. And they're so cute together. And you get an achievement for scoring the lowest score possible. And I want to take this out as early as possible. The achievement is called Heartbreaking, and that's when you pick the worst potential options. Now, as you can see, we have to head back to the military district. So let's meet there, okay? Let's skip travel there. And I also forgot to accept the quest on XenoQuest, or just here in general. So around 10 p.m. or any time of the night. This is a during the nighttime you can accept Challenge Quest 3, where you have to kill something underneath the Outlook card, and you can also accept another quest. I believe it was Monster Quest Part 1 and stuff like that. Yeah, right here. From this generic name, the NPC.
What's up?
And he has the power to turn invisible. Some rich antles, blah 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 blah. Mash the A button. Alright, we accepted all that. Now let's head to the weapon development lab. As you can see that there is the big orange taxi arrow in the sky. So it's telling us, hey, Fiora and Shulk, you should go there. I don't think I should use that voice. And as you can see, there's another named NPC. She is not important in this playthrough or my playthrough because we're not doing quests in this particular main series, but XenoQuest does, so she might be important.
Rhyne?
Rhyne, what are you doing?
Shulk! No, I'm just...
Goodness.
Fiora, are you okay?
I'm fine.
It's broken.
What? What do you mean it's broken? Don't you care about me? I could have died.
You're not hurt, are you? The Monado can't cut people. More importantly, what were you thinking, Rhyne?
Sorry, I came to ask a favour, but you weren't here. And I saw the Monado and...
I know I'm here a lot, but even I need fresh air sometimes. Is your body still feeling numb? We have to be very careful with the Monado. It's not a toy.
I know, man. I just wanted to touch you. Didn't know it would do that. Sorry. But is it true? The Monado really can't cut people.
The pattern in that circle. Or maybe it's a symbol. I think it shows which power the Monado has at the moment.
You think it's a symbol?
Well, if I could find a way to increase the number of symbols, I should.
I'm sure that's all very clever. But why were you more worried about a machine than me, Shulk?
Well, I just explained why.
That's not the point.
Sorry.
Look at you. Work to scrap the Monados.
Until I've scrapped each and every one of you!
So, of course I want to get my revenge.
Your blade, it did not cut deep enough.
Shulk! Shulk!
What unbiased happened there?
Ryan. Fiora.
Are you okay? Does it...
No. Ryan, when you held the Monado, did you see anything?
You know, like a blue blade made of light came out. Same as just now.
I don't mean that. A feeling like time had stopped. And then...
Time had stopped.
So, was it only me who saw that?
That sounds strange. Is it another Monado thing?
Who knows? Anyway, no matter how good a sword it is, that's what happens when you hold it. Looks like Dunban really is the only one who can use it.
I won't let my brother use it ever again. Not after what it did to him.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Anyway, the point is I'm fine. To be honest, this has happened a few times before. I've been researching the Monado for a long time.
Shulk, don't act as if this is nothing.
Look, don't worry about it. Anyway, Ryan, what did you want to ask me about?
Oh, yeah. Old Squaretash is going to put me on punishment duty. Fancy tagging along?
Punishment? The Colonel was pretty angry today. Did he hit you?
Well, whether he hit me is neither here nor there, really. Although, actually, he did end up hitting me. And that ain't all. He made me do 1,000 squats and sit-ups.
Whoa, nasty.
Yeah. And now I have to go all the way to the Magmel ruins and back.
So you have to go and collect the ether cylinders?
That's the one. They're used to power the mobile artillery. Looks like the damage has been repaired. They can't move without the ether energy. And it seems like the fueling station's all out of stock.
Is the mobile artillery that big machine that crashed in the residential district?
Yeah, probably.
You know your way around there, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go with you.
Yeah. Knew you would.
Hold on. The Magmel ruins are in Tephra Cave, right? I heard that there's a Mel lizard nest there. I couldn't take it if anything happened to Shulk. He's delicate. Not like you, Ryan.
What are you on about?
I'll be fine. I can take care of myself.
But...
Okay, I got it. I'll make you a promise. Shulk won't even get a scratch.
a promise doesn't mean much coming from you.
She don't trust me at all.
No, she doesn't mean it.
Alright, that wraps up things for this episode. I'll see you on next episode, or XenoQuest, whatever one you want to watch. Bye!